I'll move on to our lesson. Okay, on page 31, I'll start with this one up here first. Right, you should notice, oh, these two lines here are parallel, right? And so you can jump between parallel lines using a transversal. And so use one at a time. That's the key, one at a time. If you can, I'll tell you this already, maybe on your study sheet, if you could at all make a Z in any way, right? You know that these two are alternate interior, right? It could also be, if you can do something like this, right? These are alternate interior, so obviously these two lines would have to be parallel. So if you can see that, if you can somehow make a Z where you have two parallel lines and then one transversal that connects them, you're in business, right? So I'll try this one here, okay? You see that? These are my parallel lines, and this is the transversal I picked. So the 53 and C, they're alternate interior. So that's my starting point. So I would go angle C is 53 degrees. Sorry, what happened there? Alternate interior angles are congruent. That's the property I've used for that. And it probably is a good idea to just fill this in. Okay, that way you have more information. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to focus on the F because I see a triangle here. Okay, so angle F is the one I choose to do next. And I'll just do my work on the side here. I'll go 180 minus 53 minus 44. And let me just check here. That is 83. Okay, 83 degrees. And I put that like that. So I kind of want to make a bit of a table to organize my work. And I use sum of triangle there is equal to 180 is the property I've used. And I show some work there. So we've got that taken care of. So this is 83. Fill that in. Immediately, I notice something about F and E. They are vertically opposite. So angle E is 83 as well. Vertically opposite. And so once you find one, it kind of unravels and just unleashes a whole bunch of solutions for you. Okay? So if you can do that, it'll help you out. So vertically opposite angles are always the same. So this is 83 as well. D, what is D and F or D and E? They're supplementary, right? So there's a straight line here which has two angles formed, or this straight line here, two angles formed. So it's up to you. But angle D, I'm going to show my work here, is 180 minus 83, right? So 180 minus 83, and that is 97 degrees. And I used supplementary angles or straight angles. So 97 goes right here. And now you can pick what you want to do. Do you see another Z? Anybody? A, yeah. So this one here, if you travel along, so I'm starting at one parallel line, right? And then I travel along the transversal, and I hit the other parallel line. So these are A and 44 are also alternate interior. You could have found A a different way, correct? Sum of triangle already. You could have used it that way. It's up to you how you want to go about it. But this is 44. And I used alternate interior angles are congruent, or sum of triangle is equal to 180. So if you'd like to give me more than one option, you don't have to, but maybe for you to go along that. So I've got A, that's 44. I'm going to fill that in there. Maybe you started with A. Maybe that's what you did. That's fine. Okay. If you started with A, you would definitely want to start with alternate interior angles. Then I have B. Notice B has a triangle here, but it also has a triangle like way out here, like the big one here. I will just use this small one. So angle B is going to be found by going 180 minus 38 minus 97. Okay, so angle B is going to be 45 degrees. Sum of triangles equal to 180. So I hope you're starting to see how things are working out here and how I go about it. Keep in mind, you could have a lot of angles that are the same. That is not out of the question. It's the justification that we're after here. So Z, think of this. This is often when it's messy like that, grab a highlighter and focus on two parallel lines and see if you can make a Z there. Then you know you're in business with the alternate interior. Okay. Next. So I'm doing the, well, I think pretty much all of them are challenging. But these ones are probably the busiest, right? Lots of stuff going on here. I look at this one, and it's parallelogram, so these two are parallel, so are these two. Okay, so that allows us to jump from this to this, and it also allows us to jump from here to here using those four, right? But I'm going to start with C here. That's for me the easiest. These are vertically opposite. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to go 97. Vertically opposite angles are congruent. You don't have to change it if you came up with 97. But that's what I did. And I'm going to come up with B and G as well, because I noticed that they're along a straight angle here. Okay, so I can just subtract from 97 to find it. So let's do B next. I'm going to go 180 minus 97, and that's 83 degrees. So 83 degrees, and I used straight angles. Or supplementary angles, it doesn't matter. Okay, and so G is going to be the same as B, right? So you can do that next. G is the same, 83, and we just say vertically opposite angles are congruent. Okay, so all of this is taken care of. This is 97, this is 83, this is 83. Okay. And now I will proceed with A, because I see a triangle there. I'm gonna do that next. A is gonna be found by going 180 minus 83 minus 35. Okay, so that's 62. Can you see that? I know I'm writing a little small there. This is sum of triangle is equal to 180. That's the property, so 62 goes there. 62. And what else can I do here? H. H is the fifth angle I'm solving for. Right here, I have another triangle there, so I'm going to use that. 180 minus 97 minus 30, and that is 83 as well. No, 53, sorry. 53. Sum of triangle is equal to 180. So this is 53 degrees. So I've got that taken care of. So now I'm going to focus on, sure, we can do E. Alternate interior. Did you see the Z? See that? So E and H are alternate interior. So I know that E is 53 degrees, alternate interior. Could you have done it a different way? Watch this. Right, there's a big triangle right here. So if you, but the thing is we don't know D yet at this point, but that could have also, depending on the order you went by, you could have used that property. Let's find D. That's the sixth angle I'm solving for. We know E, right? This is 53. So I'll just use sum of triangle here again to find D. Okay. So I will go 180 minus 97 minus 53, and that is 30, right? 30 degrees. sum of triangle is equal to 180. And E is what, 7, number 7? And then F, where's F? It's right there. Could you use, let's try to use something other than sum of triangle. Watch this. This is a parallel line, that's a parallel line. Can you make a Z here? You see that? F and 35 are alternate interior as well, because these are parallel lines and you just happen to, that transversal is a transversal for these two and these two as well. So it is 35. Alternate interior angles are congruent. So there's no exterior here because everything is inside that parallelogram. Could you have used CIAs? Probably. It's a bit more complicated. Corresponding, there's nothing outside, right? Corresponding, you need one inside, one outside. So those properties we didn't use. Okay, so this is what, number 8? So we solved them all over the place. Okay, so I hope that helps. Fun stuff, eh? Keeps you up at night. So excited to come back. All right, we're gonna park this there for now, but remember, if you need more practice, anything up to page 31, you practice these skills on mystery angles, all right? I'm gonna pause here.